We apologize for the inconvenience, but essentially just proactively let them know. I like the idea. I don't think that's
not a solution.
It's not feasible though.
What I think we should do is blame it on Canada Post.
So essentially there's a lot of complaints right now coming in from customer service reviews that are about delays in products being shipped. And the reason why these ones in particular, after investigating into it, the reason why these orders in particular are being delayed is because these products are going into oversold. And so essentially there's a few SKUs. There's like actually it has been some orders in early October of, let's say, for example, some unflavored isolate variants that have just been oversold. There's some orders that are, what day are we right now? The 19th or so? Yeah, 19th. Yeah. From 1 week ago today that still haven't like gone out. And customers are complaining.
Yeah, no
doubt. So our customer service rep just kind of calls me and she's like, this is a problem. And I'm like, I fully agree.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is something that needs to get fixed. So I was trying to brainstorm some ideas on how to actually fix it. So the reason why it was happening was because when we first gave the instruction that the best sellers never sell out, they interpreted that as, and this is not to their problem, they just would add in stock on the website and they're like, oh, we'll just make it later, right? So that it's always in stock. Then what happened, because like I said, there's always a trickling effect of all these fucking things that, like, when we bring up these ideas. So that happens, but then we're like, oh, we need to prioritize this. So then things get pushed up ahead of the things that were put in stock, but then never actually made. Now, typically, it might only be a week later or something, but that still adds a week to a customer getting a product, and that's not okay.
No. We need to be shipping out like within literally 24 hours. Like,
exactly.
Like the same day. Really.
Exactly. So to fix it, for example, like long term, it's an easy fix. And this is something that when I walked into the warehouse on Wednesday or Thursday, maybe it was Thursday of last week, I saw a huge selection of oversold packing slips. I'm like, why the fuck are these here? Like, I thought we stopped overselling altogether. And I'm looking at some of the items.
Like random as fuck?
No, a lot of them are proteins. I'm like, guys, like, how is this happening? And then Jordan explained that's the reason, like, why it happened. I'm like, okay, well, that's stopping immediately. Like, things are only added onto our website. I know, like, when I told you I want things to never sell out, what I mean by that is just figure out how to make it faster. Don't just add it to the site.
That's what I thought.
Arbitrarily.
I for sure thought that was what was going on.
Exactly. So that's no fault to them. Like, that's just how they interpreted it, which is fine. But now we have to adapt. So I told them, like, from now on, you're only adding stock onto the website that's, like, made. That's in the fucking warehouse. Not like, oh, we're going to make it this afternoon. Like, no. It's hitting the warehouse. It can be shipped out with, like, pretty much immediately. So that's first and foremost. They already said, no problem. They implemented that late last week. So moving forward, we won't have the issue. But right now we're dealing with maybe 100 orders or something like that of items that are a mixed mash of different things that customers are complaining. So this brings me to the question, which is, how do we deal with the response to these customers when there might be a delay in their products? Christy's first recommendation, which I really like the idea of, I just don't think this is actually possible, is if we identify a product being oversold, we can, like, email those customers saying, hey, there's a delay in your product, add about a week to your expected delivery time. We apologize for the inconvenience, but essentially just proactively let them know. I like the idea. I don't think that's
not a solution.
It's not feasible though.
What I think we should do is blame it on Canada Post. I'm totally kidding.
I'm like, I don't love it.
I could totally see it in your face.
Because what's funny is when that has happened before, no fault to our own, where we're like, we actually thought it was Canada Post. They pull the tracking details. They're like, no, it says that it hasn't left your facility yet. They're like, well, why is there a delay in Canada Post when it hasn't left your facility?
I think number one, what we do is, hey, listen, like, there was some sort of issue with production. We thought we had it. We don't. Right.
So, but the question is, how do we identify the customers maybe that this has happened to? I guess we could.
I thought we had a packing slip.
Right. So we could go through and figure out, like, the 100 odd orders and contact them proactively.
I think we should.
Yeah.
And I think we should ask them, like, hey, listen, like, there's a delay in this product. It was supposed to be in stock because we thought it was in stock, right? We thought it was in stock. would you like something else shipped right away, and we can
Yep.
give you a credit for your account for the bullshit, right?
That's
if they
great.
don't want it shipped right away, okay, fine.
Yeah. Do you want your original product and you can wait? Okay,
Yeah.
that's one option.
Yeah,
Or
and here's a credit, right?
Right.
Here's a credit for your next order.
or we can sub it,
Yeah,
give you a credit.
yeah. Or if you still want to wait for it and it's not urgent, here's your product, or you're going to get your product. Here's also a credit. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Tell her to make a generic code on the site where
Yep.
it's only like one-time use.
Yep.
Right? Or maybe that's not a good idea because people can kind of fuck around, but just we can add credit into people's accounts, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Just have them add a credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have them add a credit. It's got to, like, it's unacceptable to be that
There's
long.
definitely
but
no
if there's
more
only-
than 100.
Okay, well then if
100 might even be a stretch.
Okay, well then that's
Yeah.
not. I thought if we were talking about thousands, then
No.
obviously that's not a solution.
No.
But if it's 100, then yeah, do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we should do it for sure. What might be a good idea is, get all of the email addresses for all those people and gang it into one email and like BCC everyone.
Great idea.
And say, hey, here's what's happened. Give them the explanation. Give them like an acceptable. We don't have to get in the weeds or whatever. Just
Yep.
tell them there's a problem.
Yep.
Be transparent about the issue and say, hey, we're going to take care of you. Here's a credit for the issue. Do you want something else instead, or do you want something, or do you want to wait and still offer them a credit?
Yeah.
That's what I think needs to happen.
Great.
For sure.
Okay. I'll do that today.
Yeah.